Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Sagittarius. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Sagittarius as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to Jupiter in Taurus. If you have Taurus placements or if you have fixed placements, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, this is a very, very pungent time for you. Manifestation wise, things are going to be looking pretty good, especially if you got Taurus placements, though, along with your Sag placements. All right, Jupiter in Taurus is going to be a great expansive time. And if you're looking to know more about where it'll affect you in your chart, you can subscribe to my Patreon. I am going to go into depth on this transit and a couple other ones on Patreon tomorrow. All that is in the link in the description box down below. Otherwise, you can check out my TikTok for a shorter rundown of where it'll affect you based on your sun and rising signs, okay? So, I was going to say Taurus. So, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. Thank you for being patient. You are last, but certainly not least. Every sign has to be last at some point. But let's see what the Blunt Truth Oracle has to say for you and what you need to hear. You have fact check, and you have, almost dropped it. And you have, so we're here again. Where are we again, Sag? Can you tell me? Where are we again? Sagittarius. So we're here again. What is this in reference to, Spirit? So we're here again. Oops. For Sagittarius, what is this in regards to? You have, wait, hold on. So we're here again. What is this? All right. You have they don't care, move on, and then you have abundance flowing in. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you had neglecting intuition. All right. So a bunch of different things happening here. But let's see. What is the shadow work card? What is hidden, or what is the shadow work card that Sagittarius needs to work on? You have Knight of Wands. I think that was, your shadow work cards are kind of acting up. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So let's look at what the Knight of Wands says for you, Sag. Use clear-headed. Is this the Knight of Wands? Oh no, it's the Knight of Swords. Wrong. Okay. You need to go on an adventurous quest, break out of your routine and explore. Inspired movement in a new direction, a flash of enthusiasm, exploring, leading the charge. All right. So this being in your shadow work is very interesting because typically Sagittarius energy is very adventurous and explorative and fun and spontaneous, but maybe you haven't been in your natural Sagittarius element as much as you could be. Could be because of overworking, could be because of health, family, relationships, whatever. But that's what we have to start with. So let's get into your reading and see if this is going to make any sense whatsoever. Eventually it will, but let's see. All right, Sag. So what is going on for Sagittarius right now where they are reaching some type of standstill or whoa. You got promotion or raise, and then you got writer that came out. There is some type of abundance or luck that is finding you here. So we're here again. Let's see. They don't care, move on. Fun or party. Small business. What is they don't care, move on in regards to for Sagittarius? You have not worth it. What is they don't care, move on about for Sag? Okay. Self-sabotage, guilt. Okie dokie. So we have new love. Yeah, this is all over the place right now. All right, so Sagittarius, you sometimes may have a tendency to, whether it be physically or mentally or emotionally, whatever, kind of stay holding on to the past as a way to like remain comfortable in certain things. Whether that be like you're still obsessing about something from the past, or you're not allowing yourself to move on. But I see a lot of increase here, a lot of increase, right? But for some of you, you're still looking for some type of validation from something of the past, right? Or somebody of the past, maybe trying to prove something to someone. You have unfinished business, but you got money here. You got new job or increase. You got promotion or raise. You got small business. You got internship. A lot of green cards here, which in this deck, this is my deck, represents money and financial opportunity. So there's a lot. There's a lot that's coming in here, but you are still holding on to somebody's opinion, right? Somebody's opinion, or somebody's like words that they told you, maybe that you couldn't do something, or like you may be struggling with ego in regards to like actually going towards something here, right? And so you may have a tendency to self-sabotage right at the beginning of a new thing, or like while it's like hard for you to enjoy it for some reason. Therapist. So for some of you, you need to like really talk to your therapist about why you tend to self-sabotage when you're getting into something new, or why you have guilt about like indulging in new things, or like you feel guilty for you acquiring money, or you acquiring wealth, or whatever it is. Some of you are sabotaging in that way. This is really interesting here. So I don't even know what question to ask my cards. So how is Sagittarius self-sabotaging when they're getting all of these new things, this new abundance and wealth and things of that nature? Why is there self-sabotage here? Move on. They don't care. Move on. Move on. You know, Diddy said, guess I gotta move on. Whatever that song, move on. So self-sabotage, you're not allowing yourself to move on for some reason. What are you still trying to prove here? Or what is it that you're not able to move on from? Why is Sagittarius not being able to move on from a past something? Why is Sagittarius not able to move on? Travel. Vacation almost came out. What is stopping Sagittarius from moving forward or moving on? What is stopping Sagittarius from being able to move on or move forward or let go? Happiness. Some type of subconscious blockage here. You have there's someone better at the bottom. It's like you're not, maybe you don't believe you can, or you're not allowing yourself to. What is this about here? Truly. But yeah, it's saying that it's time to move forward. So some of you, like if we're talking from a human design perspective, projectors came to mind. Some of you are still very much bitter about somebody who did not give you recognition, or did not see you, or you're focusing so much on the people who aren't seeing you, but you're getting so much more, or you're about to be like getting all of what you have lost or never got. But it's like you're still focused on what you didn't get from a particular person or a group of people. If you're a generator, you're going to have so many new opportunities for excitement and satisfaction, but you're still focusing on those who did not give that to you, or you wanted it from certain people, but you never got it. If you are a reflector, you're going to be finding new ways of being delighted and surprised, but you're still focusing on people who were just disappointing to you. And that's like what you're getting really caught up on. And if you're a manifester, you're going to find new situations and new opportunities that bring you a lot of peace, but you're still focusing on these people that have made you angry in the past or tried to control you. So it's like you're still living in this past energy, even though you have all of these good things that are coming towards you. You have the jobs coming in, the recognition, the money, but it's like for some of you, you're still not satisfied with that. You're still not happy with that. So we're here again. It's saying that, okay, we have the abundance flowing in, or we get the money, we got this, we got that, and the third, but we're still looking for something else. There's like the grass is greener syndrome. We're still searching. But what exactly are we searching for, Sagittarius, right? Or we're still looking for something to feel bad about, right? So it could be as simple as it boiling down to more gratitude. Jupiter ruling Sagittarius. Jupiter is about being grateful. It's about gratitude, and that is when you are get granted more when you are grateful. So what is the advice for Sagittarius with this energy? What is the advice for Sagittarius with this energy right now? What is the advice for Sag with this energy? This is a very interesting turn here. Okay. So for some of you, the answer is very interesting. So despite like you having all of these good things in your life and all of these amazing opportunities, some of you are sad or you feel guilty that you're not able to share it with particular individuals. Could be family members that you're estranged from. Could be old friends, could be people who have been deceased, or like there's certain, in your life, you're like, wow, I wish that I could have celebrated this success with this person or that person, right? And so for some of you, you are going to choose to reach out and reconcile. You have forgiveness and you have reconcile. You have they miss you. So, it could be as simple as for some of you, you sabotage certain relationships while you were trying to figure out life, while you were trying to do what you thought was best for you. And now you're like, maybe I should go back and revisit these, or, reconcile with family, whatever it is. For others of you, you're taking an entirely different approach and you're going to completely sever ties with like certain people, like family or old friends or people of the past. A particular earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, may be of significance, but it's kind of like asking you like right now, okay, what do you want? What you gonna do, Sagittarius? Like, you're getting blessed regardless. No matter who is in your life, who is left, who's there, it doesn't matter. You will be getting abundance regardless. So your guides, your ancestors, spirit is asking you, so are you going to like move on, or are you going to live in the past, and just continue reliving these situations or hurting yourself? Are you going to make a commitment to be like, okay, I'm going to move on from these people, not going to like check on them, not going to reach back out to them, I'm not going to, get stuck on who didn't support me, whatever? Or are you going to like, do something about it? Are you going to tell them how you feel? Or are you going to soothe some of this guilt that you may carry about certain relationships that you don't have? What are you going to do? Okay. So they're like, are you, either or get off the pot, basically, is what they're saying to you, Sagittarius. Like, are we going to be moving forward, or are we going to be living in the past? What are we doing? But you have to make a conscious decision about what it is you're going to do. Now, what does Sag need to surrender with this energy? What is important for Sagittarius to surrender with this energy? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. That is what Pisces just had. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. All right, so you don't need anybody's, validation. It's something that you may subconsciously still be looking for from someone in particular. Let go of limiting beliefs about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So again, this they don't care, move on. A lot of you are going to live your life like in guilt of like, what if this decision affects this person and this and this and that and this and that? Your abundance flow is the abundance train is flowing. Okay. So this is like the main message that I'm getting here for you, Sagittarius. So the abundance train is flowing towards you, right? It's flowing towards you. You're going to miss this train. If you're over here looking at all these other people, you're like, what about this family member? And what about this friend? And these people ignored me. And these people didn't pay attention to me. And these people. But the train is coming. The train is like, all aboard, last call to get on. And what happens is you see the abundance train coming, but then you get distracted by the past and by all the other stuff, right? And you're like, how is this going to affect the people around me? And Spirit is saying they will get over it, right? They will get over it. Maybe you need to just get over it now so you can get on this abundance train and you can like move forward instead of like missing the calling every single time or missing your opportunity because you're so concerned about what other people are thinking or feeling, or you're hung up on people that didn't pay attention to you, didn't like support you. And so you miss your blessings because you're focused on them. So that is where it's saying, okay, we need to move on. Eventually we have to move on. Eventually we have to move on from talking about this, from thinking about this. Like there is a period of time that we go through grief and anger and all this. Eventually, let's move on. All right. That's what it's saying here, because life keeps going. Life is going to keep going. You're going to keep living. Other people are going to keep living. Everybody's going to eventually move on. So do not get stuck or waste your time on people that don't matter anymore, people that don't care, people that whatever. You're wasting your time. That's what it's telling me. That's what it's telling us. All right, what else is coming towards Sagittarius right now? Seven of Pentacles reverse, Death card in reverse. Could be still stuck on a Scorpio energy, Leo energy. Yeah. What else? What else is coming towards? Could be Pisces energy. What else is coming towards Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Three of Swords. What is that about? Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here for Sagittarius? Okay. This seems like a fresh type of pain or sadness or severance that you are doing. Like you're choosing to actually cut ties, or you've been resisting a type of ending for some time, or resisting something, but now you are like, okay, I need to finally cut these ties. I need to finally move forward. I need to finally move on. I need to finally let go of this person, this situation, this negative self-talk, this whatever it is, and like just go into the unknown. Because again, sometimes we get stuck in this pessimism or like holding on to things because that is what we knew, that is what's comfortable. So being free and being like, okay, I'm going to just let go is actually very uncertain and very uncomfortable for us. So it's like you need to pour into the self-love, pour into your emotions, pour into your confidence, Strength card in reverse, so that you can move on and move forward. Okay. Now, what is the last bit of advice for Sagittarius with this energy? What is the advice for Sagittarius? What's going to help them move on? What is going to help Sagittarius move on? Justice card, World card in reverse, unfinished business here. What is going to help Sagittarius move on? So you need to find a way to like get closure, whether that be within yourself, with another person. If you need to create your own closure, create your, change the story up, lie to yourself a little bit, create the storyline that you want it to be, the narrative that you want it to be, then do that. Okay. How's Sagittarius going to move on? Tapping into your lighthearted Sag energy, Sometimes it's just about being like, life is not that serious, being a little more lighthearted about it. I think some of you guys have been in a darker state of mind, or maybe just going through some heavier emotions than usual. But getting back to yourself, Temperance card, finding your balance of like love and light, being optimistic, and tapping into your optimistic energy and finding a way to get closure, right? World card in reverse. There's some type of unfinished business that you need to attend to or address, whether that be literally towards somebody or within yourself. Forgive somebody, apologize to somebody, make amends with the situation within, whatever it is. Focus on justice, doing what is best for you, as well as like what you feel like is best for everybody. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to hurt people in the process, but like, what is the most fair outcome? And if you feel like you've been unjust or unfair to people in the past, and that's what's like plaguing you with guilt, then apologize. Decide what you want to do, how you're going to get that closure, or if you're going to mediate or reconcile certain relationships. If not, move on, let them go. If you're not going to say anything, you're not going to apologize, because a lot of you are actually, I don't know, there's like a lot of feeling of being weighed down by guilt or past mistakes, 3 of Swords that you made. And so, you need to find a way to forgive yourself and let yourself be free of that, right? So that you can experience all that life has to offer and not be plagued by this. Like, how are you going to move on? What do you need to do to move forward? And forgive yourself or forgive others for their shortcomings and let it go. Okay? Because you want to be able to enjoy the stuff that you attract. You want to be able to enjoy the things that you manifest. But mentally, if you're weighed down by all these other things, it's not happening. Okay? So that's what we have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know down in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx. This was the last video for May. Go back and rewatch all of them in case you missed them, and check out the Patreon for a couple extended readings and other early access content. Thanks for a great May, you guys. I am at Tarot by Bronx. Shout out to Aries for getting the highest views on their videos this month. You guys are awesome on everything.